Friday Night Funkin', a simple rhythm game that has a very fast growing community and seems to be going viral on the internet. And today, I'm going to be covering the Friday Night Funkin' Iceberg. Now we're going to go through every single layer of this one by one, and I will go into the best detail I can for each part. This image was made by Omega Skelly 2927 on Reddit, so a massive thank you to them for making the image and also helping me in my Discord server with a lot of the parts of this iceberg. Anyway, that's enough talking. Let's start this iceberg. Funkin' is a fancy way to say funking. In the title of Friday Night Funkin', they took away the G on the end of the funking to make it more cool, I guess. Ninja Muffin 99. Ninja Muffin 99 is one of the main developers for Friday Night Funkin'. Week 1 and Week 4 are both the girlfriend's parents. It is confirmed by the developers that the two characters in these weeks are the girlfriend's parents, and it's also pretty obvious. Dance Dance Revolution Inspiration. I don't think it's a surprise to anyone that this game is clearly inspired by Dance Dance Revolution, which is that arcade game where you tap your feet around on all the arrows. Well, Friday Night Funkin' is basically just that, but you do it on a keyboard instead. Gameplays. Gameplays is simply just other people's videos on this game, like them playing a mod or just showcasing the game. Story mode and free play. Story mode and free play are the two playable game modes in Friday Night Funkin'. Vocaloid inspiration. Vocaloid is used to trick your brain into thinking you're hearing words, but you're not really. This is used in Friday Night Funkin' as the boyfriend's sounds as if he is singing, but really it's just gibberish. This is also used by Hatsune Miku, which is also quite a famous example. And that's it for the first layer of the iceberg. Kawaii Sprite. Kawaii Sprite is the composer for Friday Night Funkin'. Pico will be playable. This has been confirmed by the developers, and also in Pico's sprite sheet he already has miss animations. Spooky Dance. Spooky Dance is the dance in Skid and Pump's idle animation, which is created by Sir Pello, who is also the creator of Skid and Pump, the characters. Friday Night Funkin' mods. Friday Night Funkin' is quite famous for its modding community, as many people make entire new songs, weeks, and characters for the game. Keith. Keith is a non-canon nickname for the boyfriend. Pico's lyrics. In Week 3's first song, known as Pico, it sounds as if Pico is saying, "Go Pico, go, go, go Pico." Here's a sample of it. Tom Fulp. Tom Fulp is the founder of the Newgrounds website and also went on to make the Behemoth, which owns many games such as Alien Hominid and Castle Crashers. And I recommend playing the Behemoth's games because they're some of my favourite games I've ever played in my entire life. Pico's School. Pico's School is another game that originated from Newgrounds and is where Pico made his debut. Phantom Arcade. Phantom Arcade is another developer for Friday Night Funkin. MILF on Global Top 20 Most Listened Songs on Spotify. When I first saw this one, I didn't believe it, but the song MILF from Friday Night Funkin' was Top 20 Most Listened Songs on Spotify. Bootleg copies on Play Store. This refers to all of the fake Friday Night Funkin' games you can find on mobile stores. Red Snow. Red Snow is the name of Week 5, and also the floor in the third song of Week 5, Winter Horrorland. Witty. Witty is part of the Witty mod, which is probably one of the best known Friday Night Funkin' mods, and also one of the hardest. It is the mod that is playing in the background right now. Monster. Monster is the official name for the character that is more well known as Lemon Demon. Boyfriend in Unwanted Guest. Unwanted Guest is an animation made by Sir Pello in Spooky Month, where Skid and Pump go to the shop and they go to buy a happy fella, they call it, and on the shelf below you can see a plushie of Boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin'. Tankman. Tankman is Newgrounds' mascot and also is said to be a future week in Friday Night Funkin'. Daddy Dearest and Mummy Must Murder. Daddy Dearest and Mummy Must Murder are the week names for Week 1 and Week 4. Girlfriend Unused Sounds. In the sound files of Friday Night Funkin', there are some unused sounds that are apparently made by the girlfriend. Here they are. Game playable on Newgrounds. You are able to play Friday Night Funkin' on newgrounds.com. B-side. B-side is another popular Friday Night Funkin' mod. Pico and Tankman originated from Newgrounds. As previously said, Pico comes from Pico's School, which is a game on Newgrounds, and Tankman is the mascot of Newgrounds. Debug mode. If you press 7 during any song, then you go into debug mode, and in debug mode, you can change which characters' models you are against, or who you are, and you can also change the notes that the characters say. Be Free. Be Free is another Friday Night Funkin' mod. The Law. Surprisingly, Friday Night Funkin' actually has quite a lot of story elements to it. Parappa Inspiration. Some say that Friday Night Funkin' is inspired by Parappa because they have similar art styles and also both involve singing/rapping. Evan. Evan is another fan-created nickname for the boyfriend. Dumb.png. Dumb.png is a picture of one of the limo riders that can be found in the files of Friday Night Funkin'. Daddy Dearest is an ex-rock star. This is confirmed in the trailer for Friday Night Funkin'. Darnell. Darnell is Pico's best friend, and he can be seen in the background of week 5. Lewis. Lewis is once again another non-canon nickname for the boyfriend. Henry Stickman in week 5. In the background of week 5, along with many other familiar faces, you can see Henry Stickman. Ballistic. Ballistic is the hardest song from the Witty mod and is also said to be one of the hardest songs in Friday Night Funkin', like ever. Neo. Neo is another famous Friday Night Funkin' mod, and god does this mod have some bangers in it. Cassette Girl. Cassette Girl is a Newgrounds mascot and is said to be a playable character in the future of Friday Night Funkin'. Meat Boy in week 5. In the background of week 5, you can see Meat Boy. Mummy Must Murder is an ex-pop star. Based on the songs that are sung in week 4, it's safe to say that Mummy Must Murder is most likely an ex-pop star. This is also confirmed by the developers. Evil Skater. Evil Skater is one of the developers for Friday Night Funkin', but they are less well known. Ritz the Rat. Ritz the Rat also originates from Newgrounds and is also said to be a week, sometime in the future, for Friday Night Funkin'. Skid and Pump are from Spooky Month. Spooky Month is an annual event that Sir Pello celebrates around October time, and this is where Skid and Pump are from. Okay, let's start this one off with a bang. MILF meaning. Now, for those of you who don't know what this one is, bless you. Really. Now, what MILF stands for is, Mum, I would like to. Hey, let's try and keep this channel family friendly, maybe? That would be cool. Anyway, based on what I said, you can probably tell what it is if you don't know. Pico in week 5. You guessed it, in the background of week 5, you can see Pico. Hatsune Miku in week 5. And yeah, you guessed it, you can see them in the background of week 5. Senpai's game is called Hating Simulator. For those of you who somehow don't know, Senpai is basically living in a game, and the name of the game that he is living in is Hating Simulator, which is like a play on words for dating simulator. Smash. Smash is an unused song for Friday Night Funkin', and it is literally just break the targets from Smash. Monster in week 5. In brackets, background. Yeah, believe it or not, the monster is in the background of week 5. Oh wow, it's kind of like everybody in existence is in the background of week 5. Yandere Simulator and Doki Doki Literature Club inspiration. It is clear that week 6 in particular is very much inspired by Doki Doki Literature Club and also Yandere Simulator. With the whole thing, the main character is evil and kills people and is bad and stuff. Test_inst.ogg. This is an unused song from Friday Night Funkin', and it goes a little bit like this. Twitch streams. A lot of the Friday Night Funkin' developers stream on Twitch. Hi and MILF, boyfriend and mummy must murder swapped notes. This was in an older update, but the boyfriend used to sing the mum's lines and the mum used to sing the boyfriend's lines. But this has been fixed in the latest version of Friday Night Funkin'. Ridge. Ridge is a song that goes unused in Friday Night Funkin'. Hank. Hank is a character that originates from Madness Combat and is soon to be a playable character in Friday Night Funkin'. Ah, so we've reached the bottom of the iceberg. But not really, because after the iceberg, the water keeps on getting deeper. Monster with New Expressions was a mod before week 5 released. These were meant for the third song of week 2, which is now playable on the original game. Jack. Jack is once again another boyfriend nickname. Chiller. Chiller is a fan-made song for the third song of week 2. Online poker bankruptcy. Apparently, Ninja Muffin went bankrupt for a few hours by playing online poker. Shop in week 5 says LMAO. In the background of week 5, you can see the shops and some of them say the word LMAO on them. Ludum Dare Game Jam. Ludum Dare Game Jam is a challenge to make a game in 48 hours. And so, Friday Night Funkin' was born. Early Pico sketches. I'm not too sure on this one, but I believe the image on screen is the early Pico sketches that were posted on Newgrounds. Seeing that Phantom Arcade also replied to this, I would imagine that these were Tankman and test icons. In the files you can find a sheet that has loads of different icons. One of these is Tankman. Now, before the most recent update, this was like, oh wow, Tankman icons. Tankman isn't in the game. But you know, now he's in the game, so yeah. Foreshadowing, I guess. Cassette Girl and Hank will be playable. As previously mentioned on other layers of the iceberg, Cassette Girl and Hank will be playable in the future. bg.png. In the files I couldn't find a PNG that is known simply just as BG, so I'm assuming this refers to all of the backgrounds that are in the files. Skid and Pump were voiced by Sir Pello. In an interview with Sir Pello, it is confirmed that he voiced Skid and Pump. Here's the clip.
So hard.
People say it's one of the hardest levels in the entire game, but it's fun, man. I love the track that goes along with each phase of week 2. And did you end up recording the beep boops for the characters?
Yes. Yes.
That's awesome.
It's actually me. Beep 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 beep.
I love it. Oh,
That's
so
wonderful.
Cool.
Unused monster designs. The monster from Friday Night Funkin', also known as Lemon Demon, has some unused designs. One of these is a weird lemon thing coming out of a pumpkin that is crying blood. Blammed meaning. Blammed is a term that is used in Newgrounds, where if a game gets so many downvotes that it literally just gets deleted. Lose, ellipsis. This is a sprite sheet of the word lose that goes unused in the actual game. Blue balls meaning. Okay, how do I explain this one while being family friendly? Okay, so blue balls is when a man gets excited, but then their excitement is never satisfied, so it hurts. Boyfriend, unused sprites. In the boyfriend sprite sheet, you can see many sprites that go unused in the game. Some of these look as if it's some sort of dodge and attack. Meat Boy may be added as a week. At some point, Phantom Arcade said that they would like to see Meat Boy as a week in-game. And seeming that Phantom Arcade is a Friday Night Funkin' developer, it could be a very high possibility this does become a future week. Monster will soon be playable without debug mode. Yeah, well, so much for this one, because, yeah, now it's just playable. Yeah, so this was true. That's cool. Monster was the third Week 2 song. And this continues from the last one. Monster did become the third song of Week 2. Lucky Boy. Lucky Boy is an unused character in Friday Night Funkin'. It is a little sock puppet holding a guitar. Unused speech bubbles. In the files, there are many speech bubbles which go unused in the actual game. Girlfriend crouching animation. The girlfriend has a secret ducking animation, but I couldn't find this in her sprite sheet. Character sketches in Week 4 folder. I looked in Week 4's folder and I couldn't actually find any sketches, so maybe the developers removed them from this file. Daddy Dearest's first icons. Daddy Dearest used to have different icons. Week 6 leaks drama. Before Week 6 release, people were leaking a large amount of it. This angered some people. Boyfriend's first icons. The boyfriend also used to have first icons. These ones were little yellow cap man. I don't know. Unused start screen song. There is a start screen song that goes unused. This is what it sounds like. The sun in Pico's background slightly moves. In the background of Week 3, the sun slightly moves by about 1 pixel, I think. Week 2 takes place after Week 4. Apparently this is said in the lore of the game, I guess. I don't have too much evidence on this, but yeah, apparently it's true. Spotify, YouTube, and normal Boppy Bo all sound different. I don't know why this is, but depending on where you listen to Boppy Bo, it sounds different. Universe Theory. There is a theory that Friday Night Funkin' is connected to other Newgrounds games, such as Pico's School. Now this would make sense, seeming that Pico is in Friday Night Funkin', right? You used to need to unlock weeks. In earlier versions of Friday Night Funkin', you used to have to unlock weeks. Start quote, add me in the game please, end quote. Somebody asked one of the developers in a Twitch stream to add me in the game please. So they screenshotted that message and they put it in the files. So congratulations, you're in the game. No boomboxes in beta version. In the beta version of Friday Night Funkin', the girlfriend used to sit on like what looks like stairs instead of a boombox. Lemon Demon isn't a reference to Neil Cicierega. Sorry if I butchered that name. Neil is the leader of the band called Lemon Demon, so many people thought Friday Night Funkin' was referencing this with the character Monster. This has been confirmed by the developers that this is false. Pressing 9 in a song makes boyfriend's icon change. If you press 9 during a song, boyfriend's icon at the bottom changes back to his original yellow one. Tankman sprite sheet based off original Miss Animation sketches. So one time Phantom Arcade sketched some Tankman Friday Night Funkin' designs. These later became the real thing. Girlfriend sitting on a boombox was a fan idea at first. I'm not sure of any evidence on this, but apparently the idea of the girlfriend to sit on a boombox was a fan idea. ZZZZZZZZ.png. This is a PNG that can be found in the files, and it seems to represent an early design for the boyfriend. Screencap tier image.png. Now, I've looked at this image for a good while, and to be honest, I don't understand it at all. I have no idea what I'm looking at and what I'm reading. Pico ex-boyfriend isn't canon and never will be. So, as fan bases do, you know, they start to ship characters. Many people ship Pico and boyfriend. Isn't the whole point of boyfriend being named boyfriend is because that there is a girlfriend, so they are both dating? That makes sense, right? So yeah, it will never be canon. Ape_FNF. This used to be a secret image that had a chance to pop up on the loading screen. Here we are, the bottom of the bottom, the lowest of the low, the abyss. This is where it ends. Pico is a hitman. In the lore, it claims that Daddy Dearest hired Pico as a hitman to kill boyfriend. Unused options menu. There used to be an options menu in Friday Night Funkin', but that is now just gone. Friday Night Effing. This is a subreddit that is made for posting NSFW images of Friday Night Funkin' characters. How great. Start quote, all the others, end quote. This is what the Spirit says in week 6, confirming that Daddy Dearest has also trapped other people in other games. Ninja Muffin 99 is considering selling girlfriend body pillows. Yep, you heard me. Girlfriend body pillows. Dumb.png unused death sprites. There are some unused death animations for the limo riders, and these are pretty brutal, seeming that their heads and limbs decide to just come off. Monster and Winter Horrorland are based off real events. Luckily, this one is fully a joke, but imagine if these were based off real events, because Lemon Demon talks about tearing eyes out and dipping skin in freezing water, so you know, a bit strange. Week 6, mid-song Fawns skip. Before a patch was released for week 6, you used to be able to skip any song and go straight to Fawns. How this was done, I have no idea, but apparently you could do it. Ninja Muffin accidentally released unfinished week 6 on itch.io for 30 minutes. I have no evidence of this, but I imagine it did happen. Daddy Dearest will come back. The devs confirmed that Daddy Dearest will be returning. And this could be quite cool, because seeming that he is basically the easiest week apart from tutorial, it would be cool to see if he came back as like a super powerful, really hard week. Pump is dead theory. Apparently this was just a theory that the creator found, and they thought that it would be at least 50% believable. They were kinda being tricked by someone not so nice. This could be referring to week 2, how maybe Skid and Pump are really innocent, but seeming that the monster is also in week 2, maybe he tricked them into having to rap battle you. Salads and love. In the background of week 5, you can find a shop that says Salads and Love. Sans might be added to Friday Night Funkin. I gotta admit, if this is true, I'll be pretty hyped and excited. Pico has untreated schizophrenia. It is said that Pico has survived a school shooting. So, yeah, maybe that did some things to him. And last but not least, Mole Santa is a pervert. So in one of Ninja Muffin's live streams when they were doing something, I'm not sure what, but anyway, he noticed that where he placed Santa looking at the gun, it almost looks as if he's looking towards the mum's areas.
That's why. Oh wait, what's he looking at? Boing, 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 boing. He ain't worried about the gun that much. He trying to catch a little peek. I mean, my man, we all been there.
We did it. We reached the bottom of the iceberg. Now I want to give you all a massive thank you for watching this video, because this took me so long. I'm so happy it's finally done. Massive thank you to Omega Skelly for making this image and helping me out with it. It was great. Massive thank you to everyone in my Discord server for also helping me with this and encouraging me and supporting me through this. Thank you all so much for watching again. Please subscribe, share with friends. I really want this video to do well because it took me hours and hours of my time. And that's it really. We did it. The iceberg's done. You guys watched the video. Thank you again. And I will see you soon.